Hey everyone, this is Lasso, and today I've got kind of a how-to video um, discussing the basics of archaeology. I'm going to be doing this is kind of like a preparation video for another one I'm going to be doing, which is going to be how to farm, um, how to most quickly farm the fossilized raptor and crash battle tank mounts. So, okay, what is archaeology? If you've maybe you've been away, um, maybe you haven't played since Wrath and you skipped Cataclysm, or you just never bothered with it. It's a secondary profession that you can pick up at your respective uh, main capital cities. So Orgrimmar, Stormwind. They're located in the royal, like it's Belloc Brightblade. I always have a problem with that name. He's located in Garrosh's royal chamber, in his throne room, I mean. And Harrison Jones for Alliance is located in the Stormwind Keep's library. Um, the Escagard too, they'll show you. They're really easy to find. Okay, so you pick it up, and the first thing you're going to notice is on your map, you now can see shovels all over, all over your the continent. These shovels, when you zoom in, will actually direct you towards the actual dig site. So over here in Duskwood, the Twilight Grove is the area you can go and you can pick up fragments there. What are fragments, you might ask? Fragments are what you pick up using your survey ability that you get from digging up in these sites. You can have 200 fragments of each race. They do not take up space in your bag. Yeah. And you use those to solve the puzzles, which I will get into in a moment. That gives you the items for the profession. Okay, so I clicked on survey. It gave me a telescope that's pointing in a direction plus a color. The colors mean red means it's pretty stinking far away, which means you should probably run, 10 to 15 seconds. Yellow means it's getting closer, and green is you're almost on top of it. It's kind of like a game of hot and cold, if you ever played that when you were a little kid. They're pretty. I mean, you get the hang of it. I've noticed that they're usually found in in pretty obvious places, such as next to ruins or cliff edges. So the developers, I think they put that in specifically to kind of make it easier to find items, because they're not just going to be out in the random open most of the time. So you just go around and you keep doing this until you get all of your fragments for a dig site. And to know how many fragments you can get in a dig site, this nifty little progress bar will pop up. And every time you find a fragment, one of these bars will fill up. So you can get 6 finds per dig site, which isn't that bad. So okay, I've got enough Pandaren ones to solve a Pandaren puzzle. So I go ahead and I click on it. This is the item that you will create. This is the history behind it. This is how many fragments you have, and this is how many fragments that are needed to solve the puzzle. These little nifty things right here are keystones, are keystone slots. Keystone slots reduce. I guess they kind of either reduce or they take the place of fragments. Okay, so like this for this one, it adds 20 fragments to my total, which it will use the keystone first and then your fragments. So you use less fragments that way. So I've got enough. I'm gonna go ahead. You click solve, and that will solve the puzzle for you. It'll now appear in your inventory. And kind of something else to note is that in the Eastern Kingdoms and the Kalimdor, and as well as Outland and Northrend, those are all gray items that you find, and they can all be vendored. Some of them are worth a lot of gold. I found one yesterday. I think it was like 325 gold just for vendoring it. So, you know, it's you're not going to make a fortune on it, but you know, it's definitely a nice perk to archaeology and farming it. In Pandaria, you can take the artifacts you get, and it creates restored artifacts, which you use as currency in the Seat of Knowledge and the Veil. And you can get certain other things. You know, I think that, yeah, that's where you can get your flying mount, your floating airbender disc thing, whatever it's called, which actually is another one of the things I'm farming for. So, you know, what are the reasons you want to do archaeology? It seems like it's, you know, a little bit of a pain. You know, it's not the most exciting. It's not the most exciting profession out there. Well, there's titles you can get from doing archaeology. There are there's titles. There's companion pets. There's mounts, which is I'm going to be doing a video on soon. One of the companion pets is the Voodoo Doll, which I actually picked up the other day from doing some troll archaeology. Yep, the voodoo figurine. And I'm gonna give him a shot when I actually start doing my my pet battles. Yeah, and then there's also other vanity items you can get, like these Keldore wind chimes. Doesn't really do much. It's just, you know, like I said, they're vanity items. They're little toys, basically. So that's kind of the basics of archaeology. I mean, I think it's a fun profession. There's a lot. I know there's a lot of people that disagree, because it can get tedious after a while, especially when you have to go around big mountains like that, and you know, then it'll probably direct you back over to the other side of the mountain, which I've had that happen a couple times. So, so hopefully, yep, like I told you, through the mountain. So, anyways, hopefully you guys learned something. If you like the video, you know, make sure you like it, thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. You know, I'll be doing a lot more of this stuff in the future. And like I said, be on the lookout for some new mount hunting videos. I'm going to try and get those out this week. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Happy gaming. And, you know, take it easy. Okay, bye-bye.